off the forklift and poise from behind. He could be the game changer. One for free. Position given away. But Monty finds one. Checks player to get it now with Setko. Oh, that was not necessary. Those shots could have been on. But now 20 bullets are left in his magazine to find that one body shot. Exactly how you need to do it. He has no armor and poise finds that frag. This just means round number 1 goes on the board for those guys from Bpro. The team that is so much less favorable regarding the entire odds, regarding what we've seen from them in the past. I mean, their entire results have not been really fabulous. Recently lost against those Germans from Plant Key Dynamic. Also lost against a lot of other teams, actually, recently, to say it like this. Extatus, though, pretty much on the board with great results. I mean, in the past few games, they've taken down teams like Gatekeepers, teams like iGames, Spirits, the known Spirit, actually, with some really decent players. I mean, Starix is there, Daft Cost, and they have no problem taking them down in the best of 1. Shouldn't be even harder to take down the Bulgarians in this. Now, the approach from Extatus seems to be not working as Monty gets taken down from behind. He just tries to avoid, jumps back, says, no, don't kill me, but then Frozen leads the way. Psycho from behind, and now only Frozen. Yeah, the FAMAS and UMP action is there. That's quick, that's fast, and that's the second one on the board, of course. But it will just get more interesting time after time, because Extatus now, as we saw, they got that first round win. Or more like, excuse me, the first round plant took down 4 opponents, actually, hurting the CT economy a bit, and that gives an opportunity, of course, to go for AKs this round. Not a big bunch of utility. No one of those players actually decides to go. Oh, beautiful. To goes for the UMP by Frozen, just avoids his dev barely, takes a lot of damage from that, but is kind of lucky. And now Frozen with 36 HP finding that entry was so crucial. That AK comes to work just fine. There's still 60 seconds left of the clock. In those 60 seconds, Extatus has smokes, right? Free smokes until you can put up some great A execution, especially as there's 1 player less on the board for the Bulgarians. But oh, Zetko, that is the perfect flash you want to do in this situation. Give away your position, make a lot of noise, and even hold it off a little bit longer. Now it's time to react quickly to this, because the rotation comes in, Psycho is coming over, Blocker stays ready, and now they finally pop over. But Frozen going first with his low HP, maybe not the smartest decision. Shipes is there still on the side, finds one. It should be easy to take down that one, and now Extatus down to 3. Oh, okay. That's insane. Leftery and his team shows actually how good they are. It's kind of surprising, let's be real for a second. Question in the middle finds one. Does the Eagle actually becoming really handy? Poised there onto the side with the AWP, needs to hit his shots, finds one. Not the second onto Monty. It might get a little bit problematic. Putting it down to 3 versus 3. The rotation comes now from Bpro. The Bulgarians, not quite sure. Oh boy, what? Oh, nice shot. Okay, that is looking more horrible than expected. But nothing is over. We're a little bit early, you know, to call it anything just went already, let's backfire it, let's say it like that. But, I mean, when we take a look at Frozen and his entire team, those guys have some decent kind of skill on the board, no doubt about it. I mean, they were first, they got through the Copenhagen BYOC qualifier without any problem, together with North Academy and Co. Took down teams like Alternate Attacks, Vax, Alpha, Red Reserve, and so on and so on. So that is kind of impressive. Blocker takes down Double together with Shipster, taking down 3 opponents of Extatus. And now it's only Questone. Oh god, this is actually devastating right now for Extatus. It's a best of 1. A best of 1 should not be like this. There comes one. Nicely done. Questone taking down Chips. Gets himself in free AWP. Now he needs to go full simple, full Kenny, full whatever you want to call it. To find all of them. Getting taken down from behind though. Bpro on the 5. Oh, lead. Holy smokes. That is unexpected, to say it like this. I mean, those guys usually known for strong performances against those level 2, tier 2, tier 3 teams. But Leftery and his guys are showing what they're able to do. And right now, Poise 7-2, Blocker 7-3. And Frozen, he's not a magician yet. And that is kind of unfortunate. Recently, Extatus actually posted a picture where all 5 Extatus players sit at one table. That sounds confusing, but it looks like a boot camp. And, I mean, for a boot camp, this performance is not that great. You know, you take a look at the pings. Except Monty, they're all very similar. Regarding that, Devil is actually not from Slovakia. Devil is one of those Czech guys. It is very possible that this is a LAN. Or more likely, excuse me, that this is a boot camp where they're actually attending together. Frozen and his team. The boot camp guys. 5-0 down. And it's time to come up with something strange, with something crazy, and with something solid. Because it is not possible that the 15-year-old David Keshnaki and his team does not bring up anything. Psycho takes down Frozen. Good, well done. Exactly how you want to do it. There's another one. Poise beautifully executed this. As that go on his own. My god, this is devastation. 6-0 for Bpro. And they're not much more away from a seriously strong half. And I mean, Bpro was actually one of those top 1, top 2 Bulgarian teams. No doubt about that. They had some great players there on the board. And some great guys there on the team. And in total, they're also a team that plays Premier. ECA Premier Season 25, where it can actually upgrade to EPL. Maybe a little bit of a big target right now for Bpro, but what we're seeing right now, the target they're taking, their target they're looking for is finding your opponent Extatus, and this looks more than fine. Now, it's only Leftery on his own. It seems like this could work out. Man advantage finally onto the Extatus side. They have guns. They have a bomb planted. And now there's also a Ships who's just waiting around the corner to take you down. Beautiful headshot onto the 15-year-old. And now the team on place number 80 on the entire HLTV ranking needs to show what you're capable to do. Set going down on 10 HP. The grenade pops perfectly. Questone. Oh, he has not many more movement options here, but the time is also ticking long. They're finding this one, and now it's Devil, the last one who can be found. 50 HP, has no armor, and it's suddenly his teammate Blocker who takes him down. 7-0, and Bpro going fully nuts. What the hell is happening? And Bpro actually being one of those teams who, with their old roster, has done some great things. I mean, they were really solid ESL Major League Spring 2017. That is one thing. Then they even got further and further with good results. Extatus. Devil finds finally one in the middle. A crucial spot, actually, you can try to attack as often as possible as a terrorist. Because the smoke walls you can build are really great towards here and towards here. If you just force that through that position, you can place so many players towards this. You can go this way, you can smoke this, go through connector, or even through vent. So, as I'm a strategic mastermind, many options that you have. And there comes Devil, fully aggressive onto Blocker. Did not expect the Angel to come from above. And this just means smoke popping there. He heard that left, right? Gives away his position. And this could be finally that step towards the right direction for Extatus. And as we see, ships in Leftery, they're evacuating. Because what we see right here is a lot of economic problematic situations as they're losing one after another. Still, the cities are favorable, of course, but they're losing players, so they cannot build a crazy economy, at least from the ones who are alive. So that save is understandable, not really necessary regarding what they could drop, but it is the classic Bpro style. It's the Bpro thing you can do, and I mean, Bpro is actually one of those teams who had more likely sick players on their team. I mean, they had a guy like NK4, Rocking, and also Spy Leader, and so on. Those guys now playing for other bigger teams. For example, Spy Leader, he is now also still in the Bulgarian scene. And plays for Imperial. And Imperial, definitely one of the top teams of the entire East or Southeast European scene. No doubt about that. Just very close to rank 30, but now it is a 7-1. And that 7-1 seems to be finally a little bit of relief for Extatus. The problem that can occur... Think of this. Extatus loses this round, and then they're economically fully reset. English right now. Not really working for me. Seven to one once more. Setko now goes aggressive. We'll meet Leftery in a second. If he isn't faster than him, the shots are not really landing, but finally he got that frag onto Setko. That's going to be that one. Oh, it's only onto Poise and young Osama. Psycho calling himself like that is kind of funny. But he finds one, takes down Setko. No, he puts him only down to 13 HP. And that Flames from Poise are leading Devil in a tricky situation. The check's down to 18 HP. Zetko also down to 14. The aggression happens here, but no, there's one. Oh, the exchange of the guns. It works out. He takes down another. And now it's already 2 frags he found. He needs to just get Devil. And he does get Devil. This is the 8-1. Incredible performance by Poise. No idea why they peaked out so low the entire time. But it worked for him. And that is right now this guy coming up with some insane performance. Poise, with that round being saved incredibly well then. Valentin Valislav, 18 years old. And with this being done, I don't even know what to tell. Extatus? Extatus with a 3-1. 3 versus 1 it was. And that 3 versus 1 was with an AWP, a bomb planted, and so on and so on. And now you want to tell me this happens. I gotta say, shit. Bpro does some fucking Houdini shit, excuse me there. And that Houdini stuff they're pulling out of the hat is just pure magic to watch. Eight to 1. Bpro already took that entire halftime. That entire halftime is already there for Bpro, and they can go for double digits so easily now that we're seeing it. They're looking good with that. 60 seconds are left on the clock right now. The blocker is on his own. They're onto the B side, but rotates over now, tries to assist his team, throws and finds this. And this is compensation for the rounds they just have lost. So embarrassing that they did not take that round number 9. It was crucial, it was important, and suddenly this is what happens. And you know, I can imagine right now that many people are asking themselves, how is that possible? Extatus, how are you losing? I betted all my money on you. And that is no problem. You know, I got something for you. I got something great. And what we're going to do during our halftime is first, what a lot of people will not like, you have to see my horrible face. The other thing, though, is that you will get some promo codes for 1xbet. And with 1xbet, you can just bet on your favorite teams all the time in esports. But let's first of all see how this goes till round number 15, as Extatus finally makes it possible to get another one on board. 2 is quite alright, no doubt about that. Once more, Cash is a map Bpro can actually not really play. It sounds harsh, it sounds mad. In the past 3 months, Bpro has played this map 13 times. 13 times, excuse me, 11 times, no, 13 times they have played cash, and they won only 33% out of those 13 matches. 33% win percentage on cash, and they're taking it down against Extatus. Not just any mixed team, not just any randoms. It is one of the biggest prodigies of the tier 2, tier 3 scene in Southeast Europe, or more lately in South Europe, Slovakia and Czechs. 2 countries close to Germany. And Questone, now he's taking down ships, bringing in the first entry. Nicely executed, goes through connector. Does not stop, and maybe that is the issue. Those guys from Extatus had that they were too patient about all of this, but then Blocker is just a little bit of a problematic situation. Leftery has no chance. Poise on his own against 4. It's time to save that op. It's time to not take the duel. And I mean, Extatus is on place 44 in the international HLTV rating. Close to the top 30, close to the really big names. And for some reason, they're not having the slightest bit of a chance. It is surprising. Poise is on his own, with an op being saved. The magic gun he keeps. Very mandatory, of course. And that will now result in Bpro having, the first time in their entire game right now, a bad economy, you could say. Psycho and the rest are now really close to 2k. Don't overdo this. Keep your focus straight. That is so important in this one. Because if the teams are at this point of time, they might think, oh, we can easily go to double digits. Oh, take a look at us. We're so great. How about we force through? Thankfully, they're not on this level of CS anymore. Pros don't tend to do so. And now Frozen goes aggressive against Poise. Says, now it's our show. Now it's our time to show what we can do. Questone. Now he gets taken down with that. Devil finds a way to save his teammate, and only Blocker in the middle. He has armor. That might work fine for him. Goes tight, goes close. Here's those steps. And the young prodigy just waits to take you down. I just wait for Frozen to turn around. Come on. I know you will do. Oh no. Oh. Are you kidding me? Blocker just runs straight in front of the crosshair of Frozen. Does not even look to the right. That... okay. Blocker has kind of a weird awareness regarding the entire game. I mean, he could have been killed the entire time. Does not look for the right then. Holy smokes. Oh, Blocker. I think the only thing that is blocked is his eyes in this situation, but now Extatus are up for a run. Getting 5 rounds would be more than nice for them, but the focus is now onto the B side. Poise is caught up in a corner where he cannot really escape. He's trapped in this, and he has to find a way. He has to call for help. He has to call for assistance. Please, I'm alone. Do something. And now Zetko, he will not be found. And suddenly the players, they know that there is Poise. The first one to find Frozen has no chance. The 50-year-old has to be taken down. Poise with another. And that B-side is still open for a plant. Monty makes his way through this. Knows the players are just left, right, and center. Finds that one. Well done. And 2 coming through CT. While Zetko is a little bit like Pitbull, the music guy. Make some noise. And he does make some noise on the other side of the map, but he's been taken down by now. 2 versus 1. Oh, Monty. You're in the most trapped situation you can be. Now the Slovakian fights against 2 100 HP players. No one of those Bpro guys has any armor left. He probably hurt it on the top, and then it is Leftery who finds him. 9-4 it will be. Double digits still possible for Bpro. The economy on the Extatus side is more than astonishing, actually, because plant and losing bonus will be quite decent. Take a look at that. Yeah, 13k onto Zetko, 10k onto Questone. They have no problems with the economy. And by the way, if you didn't know, Cease and Guardian are not part of Navi anymore. This is just a quick news break, if you didn't know. Guardian actually being a Slovakian, and I think once in an interview he said he wants to be that type of guy who makes a national team. He wants to build up the Slovakian scene. Same goes for Nico, he wants to make the Bosnia scene great again. But now he's a free agent. Probably goes to FaZe or something like that. Poor Aloe. This is all I gotta say to that, but... interesting move. International CS, you know, can be weird. Getting back to it though. The door. Weird smoke actually here from Setko. Not really sure what his intention is, but ships are up on the wall. Just jumps down into the smoke. Oh, that was actually delaying the opponents a lot. Left from behind with one. Left with two. Not with a third. Would have been beautiful to take down Frozen, but has no chance with this. And now it's going to be Devil taking that tiny gap in the smoke. Makes his way around this. It would be so classic to just deny it till the last 30 seconds. But there he comes with a beautiful shot. 2K he has already. Taking down the young Osama Psycho. He has a smoke, he has a flame, he has a grenade, he has a flashbang on the board. And Blocker just does the usual move. Just waits it out. He hopes for anyone to do a mistake. And exactly what has been predicted. Devil just waits and waits and waits. And this silence before the storm. You know something is coming. And Devil will be him. Getting that plant. Blocker just comes around the corner. That's for the mistake from Devil. Flashbang pops and he takes him down. Even before that flash can actually do its effect. It is 10-4. Nice idea, but a little bit too long. And I would actually say when we're going here into strat talks, this in the 1 versus 1 when bomb planted is a no nade zone. Because when you throw nades here, you will probably be found from any of those angles. So, smart lessons here by Zesht. I'm not only your German teacher, your geography teacher, your history teacher, whatever you're looking for, I'm also your caster with a lot of knowledge. Or not. But interestingly enough, Oscar, if you didn't know, the mouse player played back at Extatus. Now he's logically on the side of mouse sports. Professional offer for the German organization. Frozen takes down Psycho. And maybe we're going to see that 10-5. Would be lovely to see that Extatus can still build up a fight there onto the CT aggression on the CT side in total. Once more, Cash is a map where they so much better at the T performance. Because the majority of the wins of Extatus on Cash have been on the terrorist side. 60 seconds now to bring another victory on the board. Now left read. He shoots down Devil to 10 HP. The Opera now needs to be the glass cannon master with this. Now, as we see though, aggression comes in. Monty hold in front of the flames. Time to do something quickly. They're just fortifying the flames, putting it onto the same position. Blocker takes an aggressive position as well. Goes down with 17 HP. Frozen finds him. And now as they're coming left, right, and center, it's only Setko against 2. Some Czech magic needs to be happening. Just peeks around, nearly finds the head of Poise. Close range leftery is there. And he's so tempted to peek around. And he does. 11-4 it is. That is going to be those guys from Bpro delivering an insane half, an insanely well performance. And as I've promised you, 1xbet offers you some great promo codes. My name is ExoticDE in the Twitch chat, and my copy and paste doesn't want to work. Yeah, there it is. Okay, great. No, that is wrong. That is right. Okay, yes. My name is Zesht, I've been your caster. No, I've not been your caster. We're still your caster. I'm not stopping half mid-game. That would be awkward. And we're going to find out who's going to take it. 11-4 it is right now for those guys from Bpro. Insane performance we've been seeing, smartly playing them out in the beginning, rushing over and over and over, delivering a strong performance, and now they're back to it. We're going to see how they will perform now on the other side after the switch has happened. Aggression from Bpro. Let's see what will happen with that. Here comes the first. Extatus with one. Devil has to reload though. With a double kill, he has done some performance here for his team, but now... Oh, nicely done by Monty. Finds a great headshot. Walker. Ooh, also no chance. And those are those shots where it gets snotty right now. Poise just waits for anything to happen. You know, those are those moments where you're pretty much overthinking the entire situation. Like, do I want to go here? Do I want to play it out smart? Oh, maybe no one is here, but you have 4 enemies. So, intelligence is a nice thing to have. An IQ over 200 is a nice thing to have, but it does not rule anything. Frozen on the side is the last one to defend A, actually, at this point. Oh, and the knife! It works! But he gets the plan. Oh, that is not the smartest decision, actually. Frozen. I'm not quite sure if those guys in the TeamSpeak are happy about this. Because when you just allow your opponent to get the plant, that is still not really satisfying. And, you know, it's knife, it's great, he has a beautiful one, well done, but... economically speaking, this is not the best thing to do. Really not. Because as we see, Bpro has gotten a great bonus out of this, all above 2k, actually both of them here onto 2.6. If there would not have been Poise, who thought it would be a nice idea to upgrade. But they can go, actually, for an even better buy after this. Because they will go for all those AKs, while Extatus, if they find frags left, right, and center, they're decimating the entire CT economy. And when you decimate the CT economy in the beginning, the entire winning bonus and the entire money bonus is very, very low. So the calculation didn't work out as expected. I understand what he wanted to do, but, you know, Frozen, maybe that is the age. When you're young, you're not so focused, you want to be cool in front of the new kids. But now Frozen, with the M4, he could have bought from the additional money finds too. Frozen with 3. Frozen with 4. Gets a little bit greedy there. Ships with the double. And Poise wants to keep his position unknown as he wants to make it smart with this beautiful shot onto Monty. Number 1, and this is what we've talked about. CT economy getting decimated step by step by step. Reloads. Gets a free M4 as well. 1 shot. Position given away. Questone just holds it up once. That Poison, the 18-year-old, makes that mistake. And the entire Bpro team is actually so interesting regarding young talent. All of them around the age of 18. Except the more skilled and long-time player, Psycho. 25 years, Theodore Dimov. And there comes Questone with the frag onto Poise. So 11-6 it will be. Extatus making their way back into this, or will it actually be Bpro at this point of time as they getting himself the Automatica Kalashnikov, the AK-47. Oh, that will be hell of interesting, because when you take a look at the approach they could do, pretty much no utility, right? We see only 2 smokes onto blocker and ships, so there will be some kind of explosive play happening in a matter of seconds. There goes ships into aggression, as we told it, as we said. No time to waste, no aggression to waste, and Questone, no bullets to waste as he gets taken down. Devil and Frozen are both on the wrong side, and in just a matter of 20 seconds, 5 players are already in their coffins, silently laying there and hoping for their own team to make it right. Ships on 10 HP has to play that important defending role. Just peek out in the right moment of time. There's no real duel to take, especially not with an AK, but bomb is being planted. Devil on the AK, Frozen on the M4, no utility. They have just left in this situation. And now it gets gnarly. Now it gets hot. Show us what you got, Frozen. You're that magic mastermind. Poise takes down Devil, and that seems to be it. Yes, 12-6 it will be. And take a look at that Extatus economy. It's horrific. It's horrible, and it's not really nice to watch. Extatus might be thinking, why did we actually let Frozen do that knife frag? Because it should have never happened in this situation. That is the money down the drain for the Extatus side. Psycho knows the right angle to watch. Hips dropping down, waiting it for all to just happen. Yep, that is Devil moving his position away. Nicely done. And take at this classic mistake, cluttering so much here Monty and Questone, and not really helping them out. Because Questone, if he would be smart enough, he would take the duel together with his teammate, because they have the double firepower with guns that are underpowered anyway. And Blocker does not get found in this one. And now Frozen tries to luck with first. Not the second though. Poise takes him down, 13-6. Extatus. Oh god, not looking good. And I'm still waiting for that break, actually, on the CT side. After this one, the problem about this, and some semi-pro teams don't tend to do it on the professional games. 13-6 it is, right? So next up, if Bpro wins 14-6 with a devastated CT economy, that is like RIP. So if you have that RIP economy on the Extatus side and it's 14-6, there's not much more to talk about. You can't really come up with anything. So right now, with this spy being on the board for the Slovakian Czech mix, they should have talked about it, but their decision, they know what to do. Devil has been spotted out by Shapes. Blocker. Uh-oh, no. Classic angle you watch, and the classic angle not being covered by the Bulgarians. Psycho, also his luck, is not on the board right now. And now Monty. He tries to do this. Not going to happen, though. Somewhere totally different. Shots are raining perfectly here onto Leftery. Now he has to actually sing Get Lucky. Because that should have popped directly in front of his feet, but he's lucky enough that this doesn't happen. All the utility, and he cannot really use it. That tiny angle in the smoke. I'm sure Setko could see that first. The feet? Does he not see the feet? No. No. No? No? Still not? Okay. They want to go for that back and forth. And there has been spotted. Finds not the frag though. And then there's Monty to assist. 13-7. And once more, scattered money is it pretty much there onto the Bpro side. Not favorable on the one hand, because the majority cannot buy, and then there's coming the tax. Exactly what you need to do in such a situation. We all know it from those daily games we play on matchmaking, face it, wherever you play. You know that feeling when you feel that this could just turn over quite quickly. And somehow I have a bad feeling right now for Bpro, but Monty finds the first with his mate Zetko. Not actually happening, takes a lot of damage onto the opponent still, but he's getting taken down. 3 frags, he's getting an L blocker on his own with no armor. Grenade not dealing any major damage, is on his own. One more grenade, grenade after grenade, and then it will be Extatus. Taking it. Still no tactical break from Extatus, and I still don't know why. They're not interested in calling, so Psycho gets taken to 61 HP from that flame that directly lands in front of his feet. No chance. Actually avoid anything here. And what's really interesting, those guys from Extatus have 2 setups. One here, one here, one here. Or one here, one here, and one here. 3 players towards middle, very often dedicated like this, is a big risk. But that control of this entire section is so crucial. Mid pushes could be actually the only key where Bpro could win, but Extatus is smart enough to deal with this like that. Extatus once more showing what they're able to do, but that flashbang well coordinated, but nothing more. Now only Frozen and Devil. The Czech and the Slovakian. There comes Devil from behind, takes down one. Blocker suffering from the 7.62 bullets in his chest. One more coming from Devil. No, not going to happen. So now the young magician needs to show what he can do. He's basically the Harry Potter of esports, you could say. Poise. No chance though. He takes him. 3 frags from him. 14-8 it will be. And if Extatus isn't got... No, okay. I just wanted to say, if Extatus now goes for the break, then I have no idea. But that is not how it goes. Once more, I just want to tell you, those guys from Czech Republic and Slovakia were so much up in this game. They were actually the ones having, regarding the bet odds, 1.17 odds, right? Bpro 3.69 and so on. So they were definitely the ones you should not expect to win. But now, on a map where they're not even happy at, Bpro, they're showing a pretty solid performance. There comes that one, Frozen. Puts the grenades down onto middle. Onto main, excuse me. And left retreats back, waits for that call from his team. That's what we get to do. Nicely done by Poise. And that is the call you might need in this one. Two more smokes onto ships and blocker. Any execution is possible in this. And the patience from ships, it's nice, it's honorable, it's great. It's not helpful at this point in time. Door open, door closed, door open, door closed, but now blocker. He's there to see what he can find on shore, to see if he can find that 15th one together with their teammates. The first one has actually happened, as we're talking about. Zed goes there, taking that one from behind, a lot of damage being dealt, and now ships through middle. Not sure if his position is known, but he keeps up the slow and silent pace. Let me take a look. Devil won't see him if he turns to the right. There's one. And there's two maybe happening. Nope, Devil finds him. Extatus still on the run to come back from this. I can seriously imagine that in the TeamSpeak or wherever they're talking right now, they'd be like, let's goddamn go. I'm unfortunately not allowed to say the F word, but let's go at this point. Let's freaking go. What does Jake Paul say? Flippin'. Let's flip and go. Exactly. That's what I was looking for. Because when you have to streak up and running and it's just a back and forth, but you're still delivering great performances right now on your side, then you just need to be there. Then you just need to show that you're actually still hot for this. Devil is hot for it, definitely, but also those guys from Bpro are... Not really. Okay, taking that back instantly. Happening in just a matter of seconds. And double digits are now on the Czech side. Now the double digits from the Slovakians. And Bpro, once more, a really sketchy buy. Take a look at this. I mean, they decide to go to $0 at this point. And with those $0, they might be even in a more horrible situation than the one. Classic spray. Coming from left to right, because it's a classic position where you can boost. You often see the CTs doing that in a few rounds. But then Devil... through the smoke, left three. It was a nice try, but you're getting hunted down. And there's another one. Devil with a double shot right now through the smoke. Killed through already without even seeing the slightest bit of their opponent. That was a nutty shot. That was an insane shot, and somehow it seems like Extatus is just back alive. Someone has done something with the switch in their brain. Except Blocker and Ships are now going to do some dual insanity. It should be Extatus on the 11th. What the hell once more was that? There comes one, but nothing else is going to be found. 3 frags from Monty, 2 from Devil. The op being some magic smoke see-through. And when we take a look here, Frozen now performing again. 25-17. And suddenly you realize it's not many more rounds you have difference between your opponent. Extatus only 3 more till 14. 5 more till victory. And Bpro, they just gotta keep on focusing. They just should even take that break, say, okay, you know, it's not nice that we're actually so much down the drain at this point in time, but we gotta do something. Devil not hitting the shot. That's not what you want to do. Another one not coming in from Devil. This is the op being down the drain entirely, but Monty is there to save his teammate, and this is an $4,750. Kind of wasted, you could say. Left three, but getting taken down, though. Now Psycho with 1. Shots are landing just beside him. Down to 46 HP. You gotta be kidding me if Bpro finds this. CC Setco just barely misses it. Sees now the bit of the body, and they're back into a 2 versus 2. Bpro in a round where it was looking horrible for them. They started off with the pistols. They started off with the full aggression. Devil messed it up entirely. Let down his team, and now it's a 1 versus 1. Psycho has 0 armor, is down to 14 HP. And if Bpro is securing the 15th, then I don't know what is going on with Extatus. Smoke being popped from Zetko. Now it's going to be only onto one. That is Psycho. And he does not find it. Still a crazy round. It is 14-11. It could have been 15-11 in just a second. And that money is actually quite horrific here onto the Extatus side. Devil, as well as Questone, pretty much down in the rain. And I can't actually imagine Devil punching his entire screen, because that should have never happened. And what should also have never happened, that is Bpro is gaining so much money through that round. I mean, that is just more than insane. Once more, take a look at this. 11-3. Bpro was up 11-4, if I'm seeing that correctly, excuse me. And now, 12-14. That's nothing you really want to feel, because that pressure comes onto you. This is the first game of the Group C of the Mother Russia Cup. Mother Russia is calling you, Bpro. It's time to go back onto focus. Or Mother Russia maybe gave a little bit of luck to Extatus. Bpro taking a lot of time into this. Waiting for Questone to jump up again. Not quite sure if that was the jump buck. Not quite sure about that, but looks like Questone now needs to be the magician about this. That goes Poise. Takes him down. Yes, he does. Takes down a double. Oh, that is painful, especially as Monty is there for the assistance. And Bpro is down with a collateral. Devil, okay. I mean, if you didn't do enough nutty shots in the last few rounds, why not do a collateral? Come on. I mean, just go for it. And if you're wondering, this is not the last game of today. Later on, we're going to see Nemiga versus Gatekeepers. The Swedes versus the guys from Belarus. Live at Dream ENG with, well, me, to say it like that. Zesht. Yeah, Zesht is my name. Nobody really can pronounce that anyway, but getting back to the game. Bpro with pretty much the last buy after that. What could be a 14-14. Psycho offensive first. Back to the 4 versus 4. And decimating one after another so early is not really what you want to have. Questone finds Leftery. Ships. Oh no, they're getting devastated. Ships is the only one. Clutch it for your team. Or go down and drain like the rest of your guys. Stands tight behind the smoke. Understandable decision, but suddenly it fades. He finds that one onto Devil. Free AWP. And actually has that CT position advantage. They just have to pass him. And there's one left and one right. Ah, no. This is not what you want. He finds one. Now it gets aggressive, though. Questone. He's the only one to pull it through. Oh, ships. That hurts. That just hurts so much. 14-14. He can keep his AK. That is a nice detail thing to have, but that should never really happen. 11-4 was the halftime scoreline for Bpro. 11-4 throughout the entire half. They only got one. Excuse me, they only got 3 rounds. My mistake here. Devil once more wants to go for the aggression. They feel that they have the momentum. They feel that they can take it right now, right here. Questone is there. He finds it first. Refract there from Psycho. And that mid is quite open, especially for him now to go there towards the vent section. Shoots it open, tries to put some distraction there into the mind of Extatus. Silence before the storm. It's all going to rain in just a second. The bullets, the grenades, everything will just come onto that A side, and Frozen, he will be welcoming the opponent. Here comes one, perfectly executed. Goes back to the corner, full flash on the blocker. Finds another one. Leftery is left alive. Does he get Frozen? Not even that. Devil just pushes through the smoke, says, screw you, you're not taking down Frozen. And it is the 15-14. What is happening? Extatus, in the past, you know, the past few games were so successful, taking down gatekeepers, taking down those guys from Team Spirit with Starix and co. Taking down eSuba, iGame, and Bpro. I mean, the past few games were also tight. Lost against Planet Key on Inferno. 14-16, just yesterday. ESEA Premier. Lost against ClickTech. 14-16. Inferno. Just recently. And this is just painful to watch, because those games are so close that it would be the third map in the last 5 games that would be a 14-16. This is the last round where they will try to make anything possible. Both teams are on the brink, either to a tie or either to the lose or victory. When Monty, you have a flame. Pop it quick. Because those guys won't wait. Now he just holds it up. Goes for it. Exactly in the right angle. Flashbang happening onto the site. Oh, and then only one coming through. He's actually being fully... yeah, taken to the dink. Extatus with 1 player less. And we might see overtime. It is quite possible. It is so incredible, but they're Frozen. He takes down Blocker. Now 2 players are just waiting in the vents. It's actually a Devil, excuse me. He takes down 1, and now Leftery and Ships against an op. 2 rifles. But Ships is there. Oh no, and now it's only on to Ships. There comes 1, but he does get taken down. Extatus 16-14 throughout the last 5 maps. This is the third. With 16-14. Bpro must be mad and sad at the same time. That was incredible. That was insane, and